Thank you so much for joining us today. Recently, we did a lot of work at Deloitte around the future of restaurants and food service. Came up with 5 imperatives, and one was all around how restaurants are trying to drive more efficiency in the restaurant. And guess what? It's all about AI these days, so it encouraged us to go a little bit deeper. And that's why I wanted to have the real experts here with me today, Ed and Stephanie. And we're gonna talk about the results of that deep dive in AI in the restaurants, because oh boy, there's a lot going on, Steph.
There is certainly a lot going on. We did our survey, as you mentioned, to global restaurant leaders, and 8 in 10, not unexpectedly, are continuing to spend and say they will continue to increase their spend on AI as we continue to move forward. And what are they spending on? Things that maybe they've spent on in the past, but also some new things. So enhancing customer experience, streamlining operations, and boosting their loyalty programs were some of the top 3 that we saw.
So Ed, bring this more to life. So where do we see the use cases and how do we see those unfolding?
Yeah, well, they're really unfolding in waves, and we see sort of 3 distinct waves now. The first wave is super high adoption now, but not as much growth. And as you might expect, they're spending it on the customer experience, and they're spending it on forecasting and making sure that they can manage inventories in the right way and so on. The next wave is a little smaller in adoption, but growing very fast, and that's bringing the next generation of customer experience, which is personalization and loyalty, as well as thinking about their workforce experience. You know, it's a hard job in the restaurants, and can I use AI to make that job a little easier, bring the cognitive load down a little bit? And then the third wave is where we get into sort of kitchen operations, food design, that kind of thing. Those are just sort of nascent now, but we expect to see those growing as we get into the future.
So Stephanie, are restaurants ready to embark on this journey?
So, in general, yes, but they don't fully think so. And the 2 top things that were cited, which we see when we're speaking with restaurant brands and operators globally, were what use cases do I focus on to get value? And also risk and assurance. How do I make sure that what I'm setting up and using AI for is not going to get me into trouble? And so what we do when we're speaking about this is try to think of AI use cases as a string of pearls. How do we think about solving for end-to-end processes or groups of use cases that can be activated collectively with the same data, technology, or capabilities so that you're building capability while also delivering value across the enterprise?
Thank you so much, guys, for this conversation. If you would like to learn more about this study, get more examples, for instance, go to our AI in restaurants and food service study. You can find it on Deloitte.com.